Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Tank Davis have a cold face-to-face meeting finally after all the back and forth. What's your thoughts on this? Drop a comment.
Yeah. Was you hurt though? Was you like?
Hell no. I jumped on him. Like, you know what I mean? I jumped on him. He was grabbing me from there. We ain't want no smoke from there.
Yeah.
They want to throw you to the wayside.
Yeah, I mean, it just once you get around someone, you be looking up to these people so bad, and like once you get around, they don't be who they say who they portray to be. You be like, damn.
But Floyd's like, no, I'm the best. I'm no. Now it's no longer Floyd's time. It's Tank's time now. He's the best. He's done waste pop fire. He's all this.
In a tense moment, Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Tank Davis exchanged sharp words. With Mayweather boldly declaring his superiority, both fighters stood their ground, with Mayweather firmly denying any possibility of defeat, while Tank insisted his power would determine the outcome of their potential match. Fans were abuzz over the fiery confrontation.
So, far as my documentary that's coming out, you guys gonna see 26 years of behind the scenes footage that you guys have never seen.
I remember when radio hosts and TV reporters were accusing you of ducking Shane Mosley, Baldomir, Hatton, Canelo, Guerrero, and you fought all of them right up to that. Is that also going to be in your documentary?
Well, I feel like the proof is in the pudding. I don't have to say who I beat. There's been so many great fighters out there, so many good fighters. All the guys that you named are hell of a fighters. Everything is about timing. I wish me and Shane Mosley could have fought when he was undefeated.
Boxing Kingdom recently ignited a debate by tweeting that Tank Davis was comparing his skills. The Floyd Mayweathers, sparking heated discussions among fans. Tank boldly claimed, "I feel skill-wise mine are way better than Floyd's. If I'm on my game, no one today has more skills than me." This statement stirred controversy, as Mayweather is widely regarded as one of the best defensive boxers ever, while Tank is known for his knockout power and sharp technique. Many believe surpassing Mayweather's legendary skills is nearly impossible. Fans are divided, questioning whether Tank's confidence is justified or if he's underestimated Mayweather's defensive mastery and ring intelligence. Shane Mosley recently weighed in, acknowledging the tension between the two, stating, "I like both guys. I know Gervonta has issues with Floyd, and Floyd has a big ego. But Gervonta is trying to rise, and it seems like he has to get out from under Floyd." Mosley compared it to his own relationship with his son, noting the challenges of growing under the shadow of a legendary mentor, and how Mayweather's presence may unintentionally hinder Tank's growth.
I don't hate Floyd. I'm happy for Floyd. He's accomplished so much, and he believed in himself to accomplish all these different things, to be great, to dare to be great. You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud of him. I'm proud that the brother, went all the way to the top of the mountain and won. But now, Floyd, it's time for somebody else to win. You won. It's time for the new generation. They're gonna win. But your era, you won. But now there's another era. So can you make somebody else great like you are, or help them be great like you are? That's the issue, right? And maybe that's what Tank is talking about.
On a recent Jay Hill podcast episode, Tank Davis discussed the struggles he faced under Floyd Mayweather's mentorship. He shared that he often felt trapped in a no-win situation. Davis recalled a key moment before his 2017 IBF junior lightweight title fight against Jose Pedraza, where he believed Mayweather set him up for failure. After 6 months without a fight and facing financial struggles, including eviction and selling his jewelry, Davis was pressured to fight Pedraza. According to Davis, Mayweather gave him an ultimatum: fight Pedraza or be sidelined indefinitely. Davis said, "I was in a lose-lose situation." He said, "You have to fight Jose Pedraza. If you don't, you're sitting on the shelf."
Still on top.
With Floyd? You said, what was the lose-lose situation? What you mean?
Just a little situation that he put me in to, make me lose. But he thought I was gonna lose. But
You talking about like a boxing match or?
Yeah, boxing match.
Who, if you don't mind? If you don't want to, it's fine.
Who? Joseph Pedraza, my first world title. I was 16-0. I was 16-0. 16-0. And I was 21 at the time. And I haven't fought in like 7 or 8 months. And around that time, I wasn't making that much money. I probably was making like $10,000 a fight. So 6 months is crazy to not fight, you know. So when they came back and it was like, all right, you gotta fight. He was like, you gotta fight this fighter, which is Joseph Pedraza. If you don't fight him, you're not fighting. You're sitting on a shelf. So I had to fight him. In the midst of all that happened, I got evicted. I had to sell my jewelry. So now, and remind you, I'm letting them boxers that you talking about, I'm putting them on game.
In a recent interview, Tank Davis was asked about a potential fight with Floyd Mayweather Jr. if both were in their prime. Davis expressed deep respect for Mayweather's legendary status and stated he would avoid such a matchup. Still, he made it clear that his own skills are strong enough to challenge any boxer today. Davis has always admired Mayweather, particularly his defensive techniques and strategic approach to boxing. This respect is why Davis is hesitant to imagine facing his mentor, acknowledging the difficulty of taking on someone of Mayweather's caliber. Despite this, Davis remains confident in his abilities. His undefeated record and multiple world titles in various weight classes prove his exceptional talent. With explosive power, speed, and sharp-ring intelligence, Davis has established himself as one of boxing's toughest competitors. His confidence reflects his belief in his ability to compete at the highest level, regardless of the opponent.
Tank, how would you fight Floyd in his prime? Like if you were to fight Floyd in
Don't
his prime,
fight him.
if you guys were both in the...
Don't fight him. I wouldn't fight him. I mean, Floyd was good. He was top tier. I mean, me, I feel as though I could compete with any top fighter. I'm not saying me going at Floyd, but I'm saying like, I feel as though my skills, and not to take nothing from Floyd, but I feel like my skills can compete with anybody that ever laced up a boxing glove.
You're crazy to watch, bro. Like,
yeah.
You hit like a fucking train.
Floyd Mayweather recently posted a sparring video from 6 years ago featuring both him and Tank Davis, reigniting debates among boxing fans. The timing of the release, seemingly random, led many to speculate about Mayweather's intentions. Some believe he was reminding the world of his dominance, while others see it as a subtle jab at Tank. The video showcased Mayweather's signature defensive skills and counterpunching, while Tank displayed his trademark aggression and power. Given their history of tension, fans are now questioning whether this was a calculated move or just a nostalgic throwback from the undefeated champion.
I'm from Baltimore. He's not from DC. That's where I learned. I thought he was from DC too. DC my second home. I've been coming up here since I was 9 years old, even younger. So I'm not really trying to get in his personal business. Probably just showing him that, you know, I could do anything, especially in your backyard.
You gonna feel all this shit we gotta do? Look, hey Tank, we gonna go 35 for 12.
Many years ago, legendary champion Marvin Hagler remarked that it's hard to get up and do road work at 5 a.m.
And I seen the Lomachenko and Devin Haney for the undisputed title. You know, that was a good fight. I'm very, very glad that Devin Haney was victorious. Me and Devin sat down, you know, for us to come together and make a relationship happen. I don't want to knock championship belts because they are important. I could tell him, you could win 2 world titles, but make $250 million. Or you can win 20 world titles and make $10 million. Then when you look at Ryan and Tank, they made great money. We could have been did this, and that could have been him in the fight with Ryan Garcia.
Tank Davis has often expressed his desire to test his skills against his former mentor, Floyd Mayweather Jr. in numerous interviews. Davis has acknowledged Mayweather's elite status and admitted that facing him would be his toughest challenge. However, their relationship has been marked by tension, with some believing that Mayweather struggles to accept Davis's rising success, creating friction between them. Mayweather's competitive nature might make it difficult for him to see his protege surpassing his own legacy, leading to a strained mentor-protege dynamic. Despite their differences, Davis has always shown deep respect for Mayweather, frequently praising his defensive prowess and strategic brilliance. When asked about a hypothetical fight in their primes, Davis has hesitated, recognizing Mayweather's exceptional skill. Nevertheless, Davis remains confident in his abilities, asserting that his skills are strong enough to compete with any top boxer today. His undefeated record and multiple world titles across various weight classes are a testament to his talent and dedication. The relationship between the two has been complex, with a dynamic that swings between mentorship and rivalry. Many observers believe Mayweather's difficulty accepting Davis's success has fueled their ongoing tension, as the idea of Davis surpassing Mayweather's legacy remains a sensitive issue.
You know, so I don't want Tank to necessarily leave Mayweather. I think he's in this position because of everything that Mayweather and Leonard Ellerbe have done for him. So I do want him to do what he is saying. Take control of your career. Say that you want Shakur and actually fight Shakur. Say that you want Devin and actually fight Devin. You know, fight these guys. Don't keep making new names. Like, you gave Barrios a chance. You gave Isaac a chance. Like, you know, Gamboa, like, those aren't the fights that we want.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is celebrated for his flawless defense, precise technique, and an undefeated 50-0 record. His ability to adapt to opponents and control the pace of fights has solidified his place as one of boxing's greatest. On the other hand, Gervonta Tank Davis is known for his explosive knockout power, aggressive fighting style, and undefeated streak. While their styles differ, Mayweather's being defensive and strategic, while Davis is more offensive and power-driven. Both fighters demonstrate exceptional ring intelligence and adaptability. Mayweather's long list of world titles across multiple weight classes and his longevity in the sport set a high bar. Davis, though still in his prime, has already won multiple titles and continues to take on new challenges that could elevate his career. Surpassing Mayweather's legacy may be difficult, but Davis's career trajectory suggests he could leave his own significant mark on boxing history. Bill Haney, father and trainer of lightweight champion Devin Haney, recently spoke about the tension between Mayweather and Davis. Haney suggested that Mayweather may not have fully supported Davis, instead trying to control or limit his success. He believes Mayweather's ego and desire to remain boxing's top name contributed to the friction between them. Haney even claimed that Mayweather may have tried to embarrass Davis, implying that the mentorship was more about keeping him under control than helping him reach his potential. As Davis has now become one of the highest paid fighters in boxing, it seems Mayweather struggles to accept Davis's rising fame and financial success. The tension between the two continues to spark debates, with some viewing Mayweather as a guiding mentor, while others, like Haney, believe Mayweather may have been more focused on maintaining his own dominance. The question remains whether Mayweather truly wanted Davis to surpass him.
Do you want your legacy to be? If you care. Because some interviews I see you say like, yeah, I don't care about this, I don't care about that. Where you stand on that?
It just like, it's so up and down in the sport. When I say up and down in the sport, it's like a lot of people don't know, but it been 3 or 4 people in my weight class that been undisputed type of thing, and they held it for like only a couple months. I beat Ryan beat Devin was undisputed. You get what I'm saying? Like it don't, like, it's up and down, because some people are discredit what I've done. Ain't gonna lie, my influence, my everything in the sport, just that alone, even coming from where I come from, is
right.
Like, you feel me? I feel like I'm already up there with whoever, like Floyd Mayweather, Sugar Ray Leonard, all them people.
Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Tank Davis represent dominant yet contrasting styles in boxing. Mayweather, widely regarded as one of the most technically skilled fighters in history, built his legacy on nearly flawless defense, counterpunching, precision, and unmatched ring IQ. His ability to control the pace, avoid damage, and outmaneuver opponents made him almost untouchable in the ring. On the other hand, Tank Davis brings a completely different challenge, explosive knockout power, and the ability to change the course of a fight with a single punch. In a hypothetical matchup, the major question would be whether Mayweather's defensive brilliance could neutralize Tank's relentless offense, or if Davis could land the devastating punch that has finished so many of his opponents. Mayweather has faced powerful punchers before and dismantled them using slick movement and intelligent tactics. However, Davis brings an unpredictable element. He can be outboxed for several rounds, but still find a way to land a fight-ending punch.
I remember first hearing an issue between Floyd and Gervonta before Gervonta fought Pedraza. And the issue I heard was that Floyd didn't want Gervonta to stay in Baltimore because he felt there was too many distractions for him in Baltimore and he wanted to stay in Vegas. And the story I was told at that time was that Floyd gave Gervonta one of his penthouses or one of his apartments in the Palms Hotel, and he said, "This is your apartment. I'll furnish it for you." He got him a Jeep. At the time, Gervonta was not a world champion. He got him like a Jeep, a 4x4. You know, he basically said, "I'll make it comfortable for you. I don't want you to go to Baltimore. I want you to stay here. I don't think Baltimore is the place for you," you know? And what I was told was Gervonta sold all the furniture, sold the Jeep, and went back to Baltimore and bought a Benz. You know, with that's what I was real. That's what I was told at the time. So
Mayweather's strengths lie in his superior defense, counterpunching, and elite stamina, which allow him to control the tempo of a fight. Tank, on the other hand, has raw power, relentless pressure, and finishing ability, making him a constant threat. While Mayweather's style and experience would likely give him the edge in dictating the fight, Davis's knockout power remains a game-changing factor that could shift momentum in an instant. This would be a classic battle of skill versus power, IQ versus aggression. Mayweather's calculated approach could lead him to victory, but Davis's ability to land a fight-ending punch would keep fans on edge. Calvin Ford, Davis's longtime trainer, has emphasized that Mayweather and Davis are two distinct fighters. He often says, "Floyd is Floyd, Tank is Tank," highlighting that while Mayweather's legacy is unmatched, Davis is carving his own path to greatness. Ford also noted that as Davis continues to rise, some, including Mayweather, may not be as supportive as they once were, highlighting the complexities Davis faces both in the ring and in navigating relationships within the boxing world.
Another thing I want to touch on is the Floyd situation. You know, Floyd is Floyd. That's like I say, Tank is Tank, man. But at the end of the day, you know, the man is chasing greatness. And you should be supporting that. And I always tell you that. You should be supporting that, you know. It's a rocky road that we see what's going on. Just pay attention, man. The story is going to rebuild itself, you know. But again, that's how you burn bridges. Somebody said, they say the true colors of a person is coming out, man. 'Cause they can't stand it, you know. Calm is I don't like using that word calm, you know, but our Lord knows. He knows. He knows. He knows.